Hello again everybody, and welcome back to the channel, to a very windy Brean Beach with Chris and Mr. Tom Bagnall from Christchurch Angling Centre, star and legend. Look at that! That's going to catch me a bass later. Ooh, that's two! Double shot! Cool, I'm sweating.
How do you dig a coat? Even in the middle of winter, I usually go down to the t-shirt.
It's old age, I feel the cold.
Not as many as I'd hope to have, but then I'm just, I need to change my mindset, don't I? So my fishing back at home is very much in and out, 15-20 minute casts, that sort of thing.
Yeah. You've probably got quite a lot of bait robbing things out in front of you where you are, have you?
No, I'm just really impatient.
Okay, so you've really got to sit on your rods here, Tom, and just think, right, I'm going to leave it out for about an hour.
An hour
minimum.
with worm bait on. That's going to be a toughie.
So you've got two rods,
Yes.
so why don't you leave one out until I tell you to bring it in or it gets a fish.
Okay, yeah.
And the other one you cast a bit more frequently.
And then we'll see.
And we'll see. Does that sound like a plan?
That's a very good plan.
I personally, I'm going to put them both out and not even look at them unless I get a fish for an hour and a half.
Sit back, feet up, enjoy the sunshine.
Enjoy, talk about fishing and
But
football.
talk to each other.
Well, you can go right down there if you want.
I brought a book with me.
So
Wonderful.
we're about 3¼ hours before high, so it's time to sort of wander down there. As I've said before in previous videos, we've got lots of peat ledges out there, which are a bit of a fish attracting area, so we're going to try and get baits either in it or just this side of it. Okay. And it's going to whiz in.
And then we walk back, literally walking back, letting out
walking
line
back.
as we're going.
Absolutely.
Just like Southport.
Yeah. And it's going to go from there all the way to there in less than 3 hours.
Wow. This is going to be an eye-opener for me.
It'll be interesting.
So I've got my beach shelter, my tripod, my bait waiter, my camera tripod.
You have got far too much kit. I've got rods,
really got my beach
a rest, and a little bucket.
Yeah, okay.
Right, we're looking forward to it.
Should we go
I just hope you catch something.
Oh, so do I, obviously. I hope we all catch something.
Well, yeah, I'd rather you caught something.
Well, pressure's on, isn't it? It's always pressure on when you're,
Well, I know.
gilly for the day.
I know when I came down to you at Hurst Shingle.
I was
you
sweating.
wanted us to catch.
Yeah, desperate.
And vice versa now.
Okay,
So fingers crossed.
let's go.
Come on then.
Let's give it a go.
I mean, these are the peat ledges. Yeah, there's a bass feeding ground, and these are going to be covered over in about half an hour. So if we can drop a bait sort of in this sort of area, you just think the bass are going to smooch around this. That's the idea. So as per usual, as we're leaving it out for some time, hopefully not, because hopefully a bass takes it quickly, but if not, these will be out for at least an hour. I'm going to put 6 or 7 of these lovely freshly dug lug on there. And I dug them all myself, for those of you who keep telling me off for not digging. And that's going on to a 3-foot pulley, 20-pound Amnesia snood, a small size, oh crikey, 1 circle I think, above a size 2 Varivas saltwater champion. I've just gone up 1 hook size from the 4s from the last video when it was really calm, but again not a big hook. there's Tom and Chris over there. I hope Tom gets one. It's a bit different type of fishing to what he's used to. Chris telling him, "Ah, you want to cast it out there, lad?" All right, Chris. Have you told him how to do it?
Yeah.
Is he going to drop one on the edge of the peak? Okay, cool. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing was that on my Facebook feed this morning when I woke up, and I was lying in bed, and I said to Nikki, "Look at that!" And a Facebook memory came on, and it is exactly 2 years to the day exactly. And we had that fantastic session down here, and Chris caught that bass that we couldn't weigh because we didn't have scales, but it was sort of probably 15 pounds or something. If you haven't already seen the video, it's well worth a watch. So 2 years exactly to the day, so is that a good omen? Let's hope so. There we go. Perfect bait. If there's bass out there, you'll have that. Right, well the peat ledges are just here off my rod tip. And I'm just going to drop it down here. There you go. There's a bit of weed in the water, but it's not too bad. Right. Obviously I'm not expecting a bite for, well, probably the earliest you could expect a bite from there is 15-20 minutes maybe. But look at the pace of it coming in there. It's almost at my walking pace. So I'll be with the rods pretty rapidly. Well, there we go, both rods are out. Been fishing for about 15 minutes. So we're starting to get a depth of water where I dropped the baits. So I would imagine if the bass are about, the next 15-20 minutes is prime time. A couple of anglers the other side of the stakes there, and a couple of others the other side of Chris. And really in this sort of strong wind, you can see the two lines there hopefully. I'm just looking realistically for a drop back really. Maybe a pull down, more likely a drop back, or the bait starts to drift towards Brean down. But when you've got the two lines parallel like that, it's quite easy to see if one suddenly gets slack. Got no grips in, just I think I've got a 6 ounce on the, oh is it? That near one just dropped a bit slacker there. Got a 6 ounce grip, a 6 ounce plain lead on the far one and a 5 ounce on the near one. There is a bit of weed which is catching the line occasionally, which is making it, which occasionally is giving you a little indication, but not too bad. But it does look very, very bassy, doesn't it?
It does look very bassy. Next walk back.
Next walk back, you think?
Yeah. Comes at you quick, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It just turned around and I thought, oh, we better move. Turned around and see you guys, oh, you're already moving. I thought, okay. I picked up my gear and it's like, it's all the out we want.
Yeah.
The good thing is, though, if it is 20 yards out, you can still rescue it. It's only that deep.
Yeah. No, it comes at you very, very quickly. You imagine a sort of a 13 metre, it just, in this wind, it'd be too much, isn't it?
There would be a lateral tide then.
Yeah.
But that heavy left to right lateral tide we used to get has just disappeared.
I was telling Tom about that gully we had at the end of the Stakes a few years ago.
It was a winner, wasn't it?
Oh, what was that? Did you see that?
The white one?
Yeah.
Yes, must have drifting a bit.
I don't know whether that's weed or not. Come on, fishies. We know you're out there. That's a proper bass sea, isn't it? Some lovely lug for you.
See it splashing around in the shallows. Looks like a nice fish. I can see it.
Well done, mate.
Snag on the end of my line.
Well done, mate.
How to do, matey?
Well done.
First Bristol Channel bass.
See the bait all right?
It completely brought me flat.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, just drops down. Well done, Tom.
Hey, there we go.
Hey! I just said to Chris, I'm so pleased you've caught one.
Yes.
Because I would have been mortified.
Pressure, isn't it?
I'd be mortified if you hadn't caught one. Brilliant, mate.
Lovely, there we go.
Well done.
First green fish.
Excellent.
So the plan works, see, trust the guys, they know what they're talking about. Here we go. A humble bass, but an exceptionally welcome fish. Really, really pleased with that. Thank you, Ian.
3 times the size, but
Well, I know, it doesn't matter. Sometimes size doesn't matter.
it doesn't. Tom got one.
Yeah, I saw that. Small one.
Yeah, about two and a bit. Unfortunately not, but he's made up with it, and so am I for him.
Yeah, it's good. We've got one.
Yes. Absolutely. I mean, the whole point of it was getting him a fish, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
We can come down here anytime.
Yeah. Oh, we're out of line on this. I've got to have it just so far left. The other one's way left as well.
It's just a bit lateral, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing there. I'm drifting quite a lot left at the moment.
Keeps bumping and then really heavy and then bumping.
Yeah.
So maybe a big dump of bump. Feels like a fish. Not very easy at this time, no.
No, I'm going way left. I'm going to have to bring one of mine in. It's just,
Well, you may have a fish on it, won't you?
well, it's just drifting into you, unfortunately. Yeah, small, like Tom's, it's quite a small one. Well done, Chris.
Same as Tom's.
Yeah, same as Tom's. Watch your back. Is that T?
No.
Let me hold the rod.
Go back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well done, matey.
There we are, saying they're always good ones, but these are little schoolies, aren't they?
Doesn't matter.
I know, it doesn't.
Fish is a fish.
But they're quite fun, aren't
It's
they?
nice to catch, mate. Well done.
Oh, that felt a bit bassy for a minute there. Come on, be a big bass. Oh, it is a big bass. Oh, look at him go. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Cool, that circle just in.
Well done, mate.
That's a nice fish,
That's
isn't
a
it?
better fish.
A much better quality.
That's what we
isn't it?
came for.
Yep. Yep, that's a beauty, isn't it?
Was
Yeah.
that on? Obviously, you've retrieved both of your first casts, haven't you?
No, that was first cast.
Oh, was it? So that was still on the mark.
That was the one I dropped at the end of the rod. And how
Yeah.
long was that ago? 2 hours?
2+ hours, yeah.
So yeah, it just shows you.
Just goes to show.
Yep,
Well done, mate. Beautiful fish.
yep.
They're such good condition here,
Aren't
aren't they?
they? I think that one's going to be tea for me. I
I
think.
don't blame you. It's a beautiful
Yep.
fish.
Okay.
Well done. So one each. We've all caught.
Fantastic.
Well done,
Ah. Yeah, very good. Yes. Well, very democratic. One fish each. Just weighed mine 5.5, which is a nice size bass. We've got an hour of the tide left. It'd be nice if Tom could catch a good sized one to send him on his way back to Bournemouth. And the day gets even better because he's just informed me Newcastle are 4-0 up at half time. Get in there. You've got to think there's a few bass still fairly close in this surf, especially it's just on dusk. Perfect time, really. What a beautiful sunset. Still a good chance of another fish or two though, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
That one's gone slack again, Chris, that right hand one. Or is it weed? Weed again, yeah.
Catching it from quite a distance out today.
Yes.
It's coming in on that breeze.
Well, that's it. What a lovely time we've had. One fish each. Lovely to see Tom. He's got a long drive home. We wish him well. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you again soon on the channel. Take care everybody. Cheers and tight lines.